We're live. Welcome to Writer's Life, the place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button. Slap the bell for notifications. Slap it. I could say spank it, but that sounds kind of weird. I guess I'm in one of those moods because the Bitcoin market just keeps like tanking. But it's a good buying opportunity. When there's blood in the streets, you should be buying. I dollar cost average, so. But boy, oh boy, it's tough to look at. Anyway, speaking of making money, so I just read a report, a very recent report about changes in the publishing industry, in particular the fiction publishing industry, more specifically, I should say, the genre publishing industry, westerns, mysteries, thrillers, sci-fi, occult, all that stuff, romance, romantic suspense. More and more authors are abandoning traditional publishing than ever before. And this makes sense because let's just put it this way. I'll give you a prime example. This guy, Dean Wesley Smith, who I'm always talking about, he's like the most prolific writer. He's got to be the most prolific writer on earth. Like this year, he turned 71. He's like, in honor of my 71st birthday, I'm going to write 71 books. 71. Imagine if he gets to 52 years old or whatever, however many days there are in the year. He'd be writing 300 and some odd books. But anyway, lucky for him, that's not going to happen. But anyway, he's doing it, and he's almost done. I think he's finishing early. And that doesn't include short stories that he writes. And he just got his hand in a bunch of other stuff too. So it's like part-time work, even though he's a full-time writer, because he also runs a publishing company, his own publishing company, but just like I do, but like me, he and his wife just publish their own stuff and distribute their own stuff over the various channels. But, I think early on this year, I vowed to write like a book a month, and I've been doing that, and I've been writing like 15,000 word thrillers as well. I haven't written any short stories, meaning like 5,000 words or less, but I will be for an anthology coming up with Down and Out books. But in any case, while I still have contracts out there with some publishers, I'm like going full force into this indie thing. And I've already put this past week. I put out The Innocent and Godchild, which the 4th editions. I was going to do them with Down and Out, but they can't do them for a long time. So I'm just gonna, and I hope they don't hate me for this. But so I got them out there, and already made the hot new bestseller lists, and I've sold a bunch of copies, and so that's what you can do as an independent. You just get the stuff out there. By the end of the month, I should have the new edition of The Remains out there. And then there'll be new work again next month. So like every single month, people ask me like, oh, when's your next book coming out? I ran into a guy in the grocery store the other day. He's like, I read your new book like 3 years ago. And I was like, are you kidding me, buddy? I got like a new book coming out like every month, at least one new book. Hang on a second. I'm on the phone. I'm making my video. Hello? I think I was butt dialed. Anyway. So that's the power of independent publishing. I mean, more is more is more. It's not less is more, like in traditional publishing. And I'm also interested. We're going to get we'll see what our Vela bonuses are on Monday, I would suspect. This one's going to be interesting because I put a ton of work into it since I got back from Turkey. And so that's like 6 weeks worth of, no, 5 weeks worth, 5 weeks worth of like a lot of work for Vela. And we'll see if it pays off. I'll let you know on Monday if I don't talk to you tomorrow. But anyway, I just wanted to give you that news. Tons of writers are just abandoning the traditional publishing system altogether and starting their own publishing companies and just putting work out like crazy. It's a new age. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.